Hello friends, it's Audrey. Thoughts and Ends. It is Flip Through Friday. This is hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch. And each Friday you can flip through something you have or something you made and show it off to everybody in YouTube land. So I am going to show the Rubber Stampers Bible. Kind of forgot I had this. I don't believe I bought it brand new. I think I got it at a thrift store. It's 2005 publication. I think I bought it and to learn how to be a better stamper. And then my craft room got taken over by a child, an adult child, and I haven't really stamped much since then. So I'm starting to get back into it. Went through my bookshelf today and I grabbed this out and I'm like, ooh, let's look at it together. So officially, as of 2 hours ago, I have my craft room back. Yay! I just dusted it, dusted part of it. All my treasures, finding all my toys. It was nice. I'm gonna vacuum tomorrow and start taking my stuff out of the dining room and putting in my craft room. But in the meantime, we're gonna go look through this Rubber Stampers Bible, and then we are going to get ready for bed because I do have to work tomorrow. So anyway, with that being said, this is by Franzos. I don't know how to say that name. Anyway, F. Reed. So welcome to the world of rubber stamping. And then it has a little origins, how do you start, why choose, equipment, and it tells you, okay, remember this is 2005, so things have been updated a little bit, but for the most part, since it's all the same thing. And it had the varieties, the wood mounted, foam mounted, clear, and unmounted. And then it goes over ink pads. Now it's funny, I have most of these ink pads. Now, I bought a huge lot off of eBay once. No joke, it was a huge lot. And some of them I'm still using now, and others have disintegrated over time. The pads have fallen apart, or they've dried up so much that they're useless. But most of them, like a lot of the silvers in this style, have disintegrated. Just completely just fell apart. Now my embossing pads, I've been able to re-ink them and they're still good. Although one of them was so squishy that it was just gone. So it tells you how to re-ink, tells you how to clean your stamps, and brushing, wet wipes, water, and I really do like the bristly pads. Just get wet, then you scrub them. I like that when I'm doing a lot of inking. But if I'm only going to use a stamp once, I don't bother getting that out. I do use baby wipes. I use baby wipes for cleaning up when we're tattooing and lots of things. Different kinds of scissors that you could use. I have one pair of scissors just for cutting rubber stamps. It's the best thing I ever bought. Has all these tools and stamp positioner. Oh, I've never been that fancy. I would like one of those acrylic things, so when you're doing layers, so the stamp is always in the same spot. That would be useful. And then what surfaces to stamp on, and then other things you can stamp on. And this shows you how to apply ink to your stamps, or using a brayer, or using multicolored ink pads, or inking specific areas, inking open space, making prints, and then preparing the clear stamps, and caring for your clear stamps, and having trouble with printing, and they'll tell you what causes it and how to fix it. And And then the brush markers and accurate positioning and cutting, you know, fussy cutting them out after you've stamped, or doing different backgrounds. That's really cool. I like that. I might have to try that. And then it teaches you how to emboss if you don't know how. And resist embossing. And then some ideas and coloring effects in comparison using different mediums. And then other embellishments. Brads, beads, buttons, flock, micro beads, natural embellishments, glitter glue, wire, ribbon, yarn, raffia, string, foils, flat back acrylic gems, diamond dots. Making square cards, and then making a foiled card, and then decoupage. More ideas for decoupage. Shadow stamping. Chalks. Sponged backgrounds. Ooh, I like that. Bleaching out. Embossing pens. Multi-embossing. Masking. Cutaway. Now, I'm not sure I have that much patience for that. We'll see. 3D decoupage. Vellum. Oh, I like that. Pearlescence effects. Ooh. Very neat. More examples of what you can make. Collage. Doing it on velvet paper. Shrink plastic. Metal foil. I like working on metal foil. I don't have any right now. Brayering. You know, it's funny, I have a brayer and I've never used it. It was my grandma's and I inherited it, and it just sits in a drawer, and I probably should use it. Acetate. Style stones. You know, it's funny, I have some stones. They came in a kit. I've never used them. They're sitting in a shoebox. And that is it. And then it had suppliers. Now, I doubt these companies are still around anymore, but you never know. So, anyway, that is what's in this, and I'm sure you can find it used. And find it at thrift stores. It might still be out new. I'm not quite sure. But it's a fun book. And maybe I'll go look for a new and advanced, better, updated copy. But in the meantime, I can't fun doing this because I've definitely not mastered all these techniques. So, if you have a recommendation for a good stamping book that teaches you different techniques, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye.